Big conference rivalry tonight, Chris. Think back to some of your legendary bouts between, say, your Sacramento team and the LA Lakers.
Oh, man, my ears are ringing right now. I got the cowbells ringing in my ears just from you saying that. But
pretty exciting, wasn't it?
Yeah, oh, man, it was awesome. But it's not just another game. Your pride is involved. It's about your standings in the conference. And also, it's about fan bragging rights. So for us, you know, it was like the Battle of California. We wanted people in Sacramento to be able to walk around in L.A. and say, hey, we're the best right now.
Here's Murray. Rebounded by Jackson. Morant with it. Offline with his three. And it's the Spurs ball. And it's Walker penetrating. Murray outside. Kicks it out to Gay. A three ball. The Grizzlies pull it in. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Jackson. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anyway.
And that one is good. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Pass to Clark. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Shot clock at 5. Hands it from downtown.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
Now here's Murray. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Outside, Walker. Three-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Now here's Henson. Back to Walker. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Memphis leading. It's Morant in the corner. Shoots from the right block. And Henson pulls it down.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
From deep, Gay. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Oh, and if you were the defense, you have to be right in the jersey of Gay. A knockdown threat in the catch and shoot.
Here's Morant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And purely from a physical standpoint, Ja Morant has it all. The height, the long arms, the frame to put on more weight. And few players are more explosive athletically.
Now here's Murray. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. It's Clark with the rebound. And with Morant, you not only get the physical attributes, Greg, you get the mental toughness and awareness.
Yeah, this kid loves to compete. The bigger the game, the bigger he plays. I think we're looking at a potential all-NBA performer when it's all said and done.
Outside for Murray. Back to Hollis Jefferson. Walker surveying the floor. It's blocked. And the Grizzlies get it back. Jackson in the corner. Over Gay. Jackson misses.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
Back to Hollis Jefferson. Pass to Henson. Gay outside. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And when Gay is sprinting to the hoop, you have a feeling he's going to do something special. His dunks are just unreal.
Down low. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Now here's Murray. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Walker in the corner. Baseline try. No good off the front iron.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's Clark. Walker with the rebound. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Gay. All sorts of time. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And that's now 7 points for Gay. Right wing. On its way from Clark for two. And the wing jumper offline. Murray left side. And it's Murray with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Now here's Morant. He's always able to provide big production, averaging 22 points a game. Good on the shot.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Walker in the post. Murray outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Murray's got 5 points so far. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Fournier. No good from outside. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Here's Murray. And the Spurs scoring again. And here are the Grizzlies now. Now Fournier. Top of the key, Morant. Pass to Clark. Some nice passing there by Memphis. 5 to shoot. Zeller grabs the board. Spurs leading by 5. In the corner, it's McLemore. And it's off from three-point range.
And Memphis, a small town, not a free agent destination, but the connection between these fans and their team really stands out.
Oh, yeah. I mean, first of all, I love Memphis. Shout out to Bill Street. Oh, man, they got some great food there, GA. I'll take it to one of my spots next time we're up there. But Memphis is known for its food and music. I mean, the MGs, as some call the Grizzlies, a treasured part of the scene.
Outside, Walker. Back to Burke. Pass to Zeller. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Memphis.
Younger brother of Tyler Zeller and former Suns big man Luke Zeller, Cody has a good chance to be the best of all three.
All players look for an edge, Chris. For example, certain guys are just so deceptive with the ball in their hands. I mean, you're always looking for whatever can give you that advantage.
Two of the best. Players and people can complain as much as they want, but Harden getting to the line is genius. because he knows how you're guarding him, and basically you got to stay away from him to guard him because he's so skilled. And by the way, Curry does the same thing, and Curry, one of the smaller players in the league, but always finding a way to take the contact, take the bump, but to get the scoring up. And I think as a fan, for me, I know as a fan for me, it's fun watching the cat and mouse game between the offensive player and the defender, seeing who can get the best of each other while involving the ref.
Well, they just control their bodies so well. They know exactly what they need to do to get that call.
And it's all on the spur of the moment. I mean, this is all on the fly. Such genius to watch play.
And Jackson gets it to go.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Now Burke still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to McLemore. And the rejection by Jackson. That one drops for him. And the Spurs lead by 2.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now here's Cousins. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
Keeping his head on the swivel. Cousins showing how unselfish he is.
Here's Burke. Pass to Johnson. Out to the wing. And here's McLemore. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Just 3 to shoot. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. .132 left in the first. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Now here's Burke. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
And that one drops.
They are just killing them on the interior.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And another turnover here by San Antonio.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Yes, that goes in. And that's now 6 points for Jaren Jackson.
Oh, the feed off the bounce is in just the right spot.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. McLemore. It's good. The assist that time from Burke.
That's the kind of player McLemore is. He is always thinking of shooting as soon as he gets the ball off the pass.
Pass to Fournier. Robinson with it. Back to Fournier. For 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Fournier's got 8 points. Kicks it out to Johnson. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
man. Talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Governing the split of second chance opportunities, Jay. I mean, that's what has them in the lead after one.
6 to shoot. Burt can't get it to go.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Walker with a clean look. Offensive rebound. Another shot. Knocked away. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Pass to Cousins. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Outside, Walker. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Back to Walker. No one near Henson as he lets it go. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And the rejection by Cousins. Just 4 to shoot. Shot's good by Walker. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Pass to Fournier. Sinks the three-pointer. Fournier's got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
And here's Fournier. He brings it up for Memphis. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Jackson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, his father played in the NBA. He grew up in Indiana. His father was a teammate of mine, Jaren Jackson, over at the Wizards. Took on Jordan and those guys didn't do too well. Oh, and let me get back to it anyway. But for Jaren Jackson Jr., you could say the game was in his blood and in him.
Here's Burke. Off target from outside.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
And stolen by Burke. From deep, Walker hits the three-point bomb. Walker's got 10 points in the game. Chris and Jaren Sr., a three-point marksman, made sure his son worked on his perimeter shooting from a young age.
Oh, yeah, shout out to Jaren Sr. Even as some of Junior's coaches wanted him to focus on his inside game, Dad knew better. He said sooner or later, son, you're going to need that outside shot. And boy, was he right.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Burke. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Morant with the steal. And here we go. Fast break and Morant. And finished off by Morant.
So good at making plays in the open floor, whether Morant's running the break or finishing. I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer now.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Hollis Jefferson. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Hollis Jefferson's got his first 3 points of the game. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jaren Jackson Jr. is the son of an NBA player. And I'm so old, I covered his dad in college. Growing up, his parents let him find his passion, but the game was always in his genes. Jackson Jr. said, "I've always prided myself on being more than just a basketball player, but I can't deny my laser focus on the sport." Kevin, he's following in his father's footsteps, but looking to create his own legacy.
Terrific mentor, but he's just getting started, David. Thank you. It's rebounded by Memphis. And Henson sends it back. And it's Walker penetrating. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. From outside the arc, Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. Spurs trail by 6. There's the triple. That shot off.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Injuries can play such a big part in a player's career. Which guys strike you, Chris, as the biggest what-if stories had they stayed healthy?
Wow. I mean, you got to start, in my mind, I got to go to, a guy like a Grant Hill. He was Mr. Triple-Double. He and Jason Kidd, to me, were almost the same players, just in different bodies when Grant started his career off in Detroit. And to see him get injured, man, that just hurt me because he had so much potential, even though...
Oh, wow. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. To the inside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
And the Spurs making a change here. Over to the left wing. Puts up a 3. And it's Morant missing. Spurs trail by 10. Pass to Walker. Ball stolen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Grizzlies shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. Down by 12. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game, and that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. And it's Wiles in the corner. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Johnson. Off target with his 3. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. To the paint. That's tipped. McLemore with the ball. And he banks in the layup. McLemore's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, you can't forget about the speed of McLemore. Uses it so well on his drives to the hoop.
To the wing on the left. On its way from Clark for 2. A reverse. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 12.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Pass to Morant. Over McLemore. Bank shot. No good. Spurs trail by 12. Now here's Murray. 7 points in the game. Now Johnson. Wiles with a wide open look. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And it's Murray penetrating. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
Free throw good, Murray. That one is no good. Chris, there is that transition from being a player to retirement. It can be a challenge for some. What were the keys that you found in succeeding at that?
Well, first I think is adjusting to the fact you don't have the same schedule. You don't have a physical release that you used to have. You miss the locker room and the camaraderie with all the guys. And so you miss the culture. But secondly, I would say take all the lessons that you learned, and for me this was big, from sports and use them in business. So in business I became a rookie in other areas. I found a Chris Mullin type in business. I found a Latrell Sprewell type, guys that would mentor you, guys that you would play on their team. Humble yourself, get back to it. Get to practice, get to meetings early, stay at practice late, stay at meetings, and be the last one that leaves. And just take the culture of basketball, infuse that athletic personality into the personality of whatever you go into next. And you can use those tenets to have a wonderful retirement and really enjoy it. So for me, it's been awesome. And by the way, I've had twins, and so since retiring, and that'll keep you just as busy as it was you were playing. So you can find ways to keep that same lifestyle.
That's right, and some sound advice, too. And stolen by Fournier. Over Murray. Fournier's shot is off. Spurs trail by 16. Outside for Murray. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Memphis with it. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Pass to Cousins. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And that's now 6 points here for Cousins. And here is Murray. 8 points for him. Gay with it. He's guarded by Schroeder. 5 on the clock. And here is Wiles. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Memphis with it. Here's Robinson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he makes the first. And the Grizzlies making a change here. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Spurs. to end the run. An easy 2 points on the layup. Murray's got 10.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. .157 left to play in the first half. Inside. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Here's Murray. 10 points for him. Gay outside. Takes a three. Buries it from three-point range. 10 points for him.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Out left to the wing. Fires from the corner. Robinson misses.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
And taken away by Johnson. Only one man back on D. Kicks it out to Gay. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Pass to McLemore. From deep. That one doesn't go. And it's Memphis the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Back to Schroeder. Jackson in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Lyles. Outside for Jackson. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Jackson's got 6 in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
From deep, McLemore gets the three-pointer to fall. McLemore's got 7 points in the game. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Grizzlies lead by 14. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Walker with it. Murray outside. The Grizzlies pull it in.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Goes up. And then Gay with the dunk.
And when Gay gets the hot hand, just keep feeding him. He can really stroke it from any area of the court.
Down low. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. 16 points for him.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Wide open look here for Murray. A three-pointer off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. 3 from the inbound. Over to the wing. Drills it from outside. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
Maybe he's not a priority for the D, but come on, man. Gotta have somebody keeping track of him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Stolen by Henson. Murray, good. Murray's got 14 points.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Jackson from long range. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Outside, Walker. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Top of the key. That one wide left.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
While the NBA is entertainment, you know, Grizz, it also can have a very social impact in a positive ways. Guys like Kyle Korver have spoken out. The Jazz took action last season. Chris, how do you feel the league has responded to issues like discrimination?
Well, I think the league has done a wonderful job, better than any league. First of all, we acknowledge it. You don't just throw it under the rug and say there's no problem here. And that may be the toughest, to be able to acknowledge that. And then secondly, to make quick, sweeping decisions, I think has also been awesome too. But I don't think any league in the history of sports has had more players speak up for issues in society than ours. Let's go back to Bill Russell and others, the way that they started the game and came in. We have to love it, and I love the fact that the league is not scared of the narrative, and we work together. And by the way, that Kyle Korver article was so awesome. It was so vulnerable for him to write that. And when you have players like that, no matter what color, that are selfless to speak out to make society better, then it's not just good for the game, but it's great for all of us. So kudos to Kyle, the Jazz, and everyone doing all they can do to make things better for everyone.
Absolutely.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. He's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Hollis Jefferson can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 19 points. To the paint. Stolen by Gay. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
There's the three. And it's Morant missing.
A really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
The kick out to Walker. A second chance effort. Out to the right wing. And another shot. And he lays it up and in. Walker's got 12.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Dang, that's his fourth foul. Now he's going to have to be careful. Still a little ways to go and only 2 fouls to spare.
No good from Clark.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the astonishing athleticism of Gay puts defenders in a bind. He knows how to get under their skin.
This is his first free throw of the game. Gay hits them both. Memphis leading by 13. Here's Clark. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. And Murray. Here we go. And here's Walker outside. That shot off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
He's gone off the rails this quarter, and it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Morant. No good on the three.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Jackson from long range. Rebound by Murray. Gay drives in. And it's good. 2 points. 18 points for him.
And the wily athleticism of Gay helps him in these situations. Just so clever at finding ways to bury shots against defenders.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 11. To the inside. Jackson. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And that's now 17 points for Jaren Jackson. Now here's Burke. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 4 on the clock. Puts one up from 19. No good. Shot missing. And Memphis the other way now.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The shot's good from Fournier.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Fires from 18. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Burks got his first points of the night.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for this.
His three-pointers off the mark. To the left wing. Now McLemore. He's got 7. No good with the triple. Pass to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. San Antonio with the rebound. Outside Aldridge. Here's Burke. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Outside Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
Spurs trail by 14. And here is Burke. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Schroeder. Fires for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
So it's San Antonio now. Here's Burke. And no good that time. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Spurs trail by 17. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Johnson outside. Pass to McLemore. Aldridge trying to break free. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jackson with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Now here's Cousins. Over Aldridge. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
What makes Cousins successful, you have to be willing to challenge people night in and night out at both ends on the floor. I mean, I don't always like the 3 on the fast break, but the D was set up well inside.
It's Fournier on the wing. Over McLemore. Here's Jackson. Rebound San Antonio. And here we go. Fast break. Burke's got it. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to McLemore. Takes the 3. The shot off that time. And it's Memphis the other way. .122 left here in the third quarter. Fournier, that's for 2. No good off the back of the rim.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Buries the long-range jumper.
There you go. His first three-pointer of the night. That should calm him down. Maybe even get him going a little bit.
And Trey Burke gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line. That's good from Schroeder. Schroeder hits them both. Spurs trail by 14. Burke looking over the floor. In the corner, it's Aldridge. Misses the 3. Outside for Robinson. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Aldridge inside. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. In the corner, it's McLemore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Schroeder. Shot's good by McLemore.
Oh, the nice in-between game of McLemore. The ability to score from the mid-range is very important in this day and age.
It's Fournier on the wing. Off target from the wing. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Outside Robinson. Jackson in the corner. Over Burke. Jackson misses.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Craig, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And it's Schroeder in the corner. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. Shoots over Lyles. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Cousins is a straight-up bully in the paint. Master at drawing contact, thanks to his size.
Both teams will make substitutions. Spurs trail by 12. Burke with it. Johnson outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Morant. Zeller with the double team. Jacks up a three. And that one's good. Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
Now right there, Morant showing his ability to work off the ball. I mean, he found some space and knocked down the shot.
Outside Robinson to the right side. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. To the middle. And stolen by Zeller. Now here's McLemore. Tipped away. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Here's Burke. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is off. And the second free throw, good. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Now Morant. A rebound by Johnson.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And with Cody Zeller, he has a very workmanlike approach when he's on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, and that's what Zeller is all about, playing a simple meat and potatoes type game. I mean, what he does won't show up in the box score, but it'll show up in the standings.
Out to the right wing. Morant with a wide open look. The Grizzlies with another miss. There's McLemore. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Oh, and McLemore is a total genius when it comes to tricking the D. So good at how he goes up into the contact on his shot.
And the first one drops. And McLemore drops them both. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Outside Jackson. Looking to get it going. And it's Morant missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
The offensive rebound to the left side wing. Second chance shot. Shot's good by McLemore. McLemore's got it back down to within single digits for the Spurs. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
The defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Got a hand on it. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And finished off by Morant.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Spurs trail by 13. And here's Walker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. That free throw good from Walker. And so Walker nails both of them. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Shoots it. Can't nail the jumper.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration at times.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And so Cousins will bring it up for the Grizzlies.
San Antonio foul. His first personal foul.
Goes up off the inbound.
Team foul.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
His second personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for your Grizzlies.
Both shots good from the stripe. Spurs trail by 13. Outside, Walker. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Up and in on the layup. Here's Morant. Now Cousins. Covered by Lyons. And Cousins gets it to go.
For a bigger guy, Cousins possesses such a nice touch. 270-pounder plus with finesse. It's not easy to go.
And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Morant with it. To the inside. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Whenever Cousins get that close to the basket, it's game over for the D. He is such a forceful presence, especially when he's dunking.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
All right, fans, let's get up. Let's get loud for your Grizz girls.
Spurs trail by 13. Outside, Walker. Pass to Henson. Hits the jumper in space. Henson's got his first 2 points of the night. Memphis leading by 11. Now here's Morant.
Yeah, I don't know how you defend that. Morant runs the pick and roll like a seasoned vet.
Now Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First free throw is good. So he gets them both. And here's Morant. Lets the three fly. Rebound San Antonio. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Morant. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And one of the younger players to enter the 2019 draft, Morant, rise beyond his years.
Spurs trail by 11. Murray left side. Pass to Henson. Back to Murray. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Clock at 4. Spurs passing it around. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Morant with it. And the layup falls. He's got 26.
Oh, man, one of the smoothest young playmakers I've seen. Morant's passes are almost always on time and on point.
Game. And the rejection by Jackson. Murray. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And so Murray nails both of them. Now here's Morant.
Now he's going to be walking a tight line. I mean, one more foul and his night is a wrap.
15 foul. At the line for your
He misses the free throw.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Spurs trail by 12. Murray surveying the D. To the paint. Morant with the steal. Inside. Can't hit that one. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Down low. Murray, good. Murray's got 12 points in just the second half.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and he's gotten to his spots and capitalized. He just needs a little more help from his teammates.
Count it. Murray's got 26 points.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about him not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And it's Morant missing. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Pass to Henson. Here's Walker. Rebounded by Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. To the wing right side. And another miss by Memphis.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Oh, look at him fly!
Get out the way! My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 6-point game. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Spurs trail by 9. Now Murray. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Free throw good, Murray. And so Murray nails both of them. Memphis leading by 7. And here's Morant. Pass to Curry. Offensive rebound. From past the arc. But they recover it.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
Jackson, that's good. Jackson's got 24 points. Spurs trail by 9. And it's Walker penetrating. And finished off by Walker.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg, yeah. Showing off the bunny. Curry on the wing. A shot. Misses off the left iron.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
Here's Morant. Curry on the wing. Shoots over Walker. Again, Curry missing. Fires the 3. Walker's shot is off. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. 59 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's it for him. He's fouled out. Now we'll go to the line for 2. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Oh, yeah, a little room for error now. We'll see what they run.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker. And it's Walker again missing.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
And that's an intentional foul.
Spurs foul. His 3rd personal foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Gay with no one around. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
And it's great to have a player like Gay in these stretches because he embraces pressure, just so calm and confident in the waning moments of the game.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're up by 4. 24 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Jumping on the chance to up their lead at the line.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 23 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And here's Walker outside. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It might be. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And so the Grizzlies take the win.